today, hey, Weavers, today we're talking with Zip TIE Fighters about this year's game and some thoughts on it. I'm Rodrigo.
I'm Alvin.
I'm Hannah. We're from Team 5202 Zip TIE Fighters.
I'm Peter. I'm Sam.
I'm Matthew.
Okay, so we were talking about...
The robot.
Yeah, we were talking about the robot and that our is downstairs, so...
Yeah. So I was telling you, we had kind of the same idea with the servos in the back of the robot to grab the rolling balls and take them with us. So yeah, that's something
we sure.
Yeah. Also, I noticed, yeah, you're lifting the balls with a lift, right?
Yeah, we have a cascade lift actually.
Yeah, 80-20 cascade meeting.
So yeah, we tried that a few months ago, but for us it was too heavy. So
yeah, we had like different cascade lift, but we ultimately decided it was too big and too heavy for what we needed. So right now we're just
we're working on a new design for a mechanical arm, and it goes very, very high for an arm. So that's what we're on right now.
Yeah, you asked us about our experience with lifts, and so yeah, we've had a pretty decent experience with lifts.
Yeah.
We've had from other cascade lifts
scissors,
as well as scissors.
We have worked a lot with scissors, but generally they don't work
as well as we expect.
Yeah. Well, for us it has worked better using
parallel bars.
I got you. We've always had issues building scissors lifts because I know for a bowled over challenge we tried to make a scissors lift and we had so many issues with it.
Yeah. We too have many issues.
Yeah, but bowled over was no lift. But yeah, scissors are kind of difficult because they are too fragile and move side by side too much.
Yeah, they make the robot very unstable at their highest point.
Yep.
And also, you need a lot of force to start at the beginning.
Yeah.
We found that parallel bars give it more stability when on the highest point, and we've used like 4 motors, but it stays pretty steady. So
that's what we're gonna do right now. That's what we're making a robot on.
Awesome.
So what do you guys have planned for the autonomous?
For autonomous, okay. We'll show you on our field real quick.
Yep.
Because we're sitting on it. Do you want to walk them through it quick?
Walk through it. All right.
Here.
I don't think.
Maybe.
But anyway, we have a few different autonomous.
Start on the ramp.
Start on the ramp. Yeah.
One.
Okay. So on this one, we start on the ramp. We drive down. Basically, what happens? We come over here in a series of movements. We latch onto this. We dump a small ball in the 30 centimeter and pull it into the parking zone.
Okay.
And then the other one, we start down here in the blue parking zone, and we come over to the center goal. We knock the kickstand, and then we just park wherever we knock the kickstand down.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's not a crapshoot center goal program. We use 2 IR seekers to find 2 IR seekers on the front to triangulate the position of the kickstand.
One's here, and the other one's over here, the IR sensors. So we found that by using one angled this way and one angled straight, that's how we have it triangulated into our program to find the IR beacon a lot more accurately.
That's nice. It's very nice.
That's crazy. I'll let him walk you through our ideas. He's the little programmer.
Woo. So, we haven't started because our robot's not ready
yet.
But I was thinking along the same lines, coming down from the ramp or the parking station, grabbing one of the goals, And then I was thinking more like, I mean, imagine this is the center piece, and you can kind of round it up with the robot until you find the IR beacon, and then scoring in the high goal because that gives you 60 points. I think that's a lot, and then kicking the the kickstand, and then going to the parking zone to leave the rolling goal. I mean, that's one. That would be
The ideal.
yes, I think, given the time.
We need to
Um,
practice a little bit with our field and the robot when it's ready. But yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. But the your two IR stickers, it's
Yeah, that's
pretty
awesome.
damn cool.
Yeah.
a tip for you guys: if you actually have the IR sensor facing sideways like this instead of straight on, it's a lot more accurate when you read it. Because if you look into it, I know that Samuel and I did a lot of research for the IR sensors. It's what exactly happens with it?
Okay, so in essence, the side receptors there's a lot more side receptors than the one right in the middle, because the middle range is it's got like 70 degrees of range, and then you have like 5 other directional values crammed into the other 60 degrees. So
We didn't know that.
No.
That's really helpful. Thank
No,
you guys.
I thought all the rangers were the same angle, the same range.
Because there's 1 through 7, but the ones over here, it reads out basically 180 degrees. But yeah, the front one, like we were talking about, it literally spans this much in the front. So if you're reading whatever it is, like 5 up here in the front, 5 could be off to the side, off to the right, or the left, and you won't really know for sure.
yeah, then we have 2 on there just to make sure that if one's reading one thing, but the other isn't giving you a correct value, you know that maybe this is off. So you can find a better place to check for your position.
Well, that's awesome.
That's a great
Yeah.
idea. We had never thought about it, and
No.
I've been in the team for like 6 years.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah, we
awesome.
should try that. Ba-da-dum. Okay, so leaving robot and the challenge itself apart, what outreach are you doing this year, guys?
Outreach. I'm kind of in charge of outreach. And can you grab
You're
the book
connecting.
real quick? Peter, we got the book. Okay, so we have our engineering notebook, of course, but we have a separate the connecting one.
Connecting one.
Okay, so we have a separate engineering notebook that is just for outreach.
Directing on this one.
So yeah, do you want to hold it real quick?
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
So we kind of right here. Okay, so we kind of have a cool little breakdown right here that we show them how much time we actually spend with outreach as opposed to just team activities. But we have breakdowns in here. We have our business plan, of course, because you have to have that now for awards this year. We have tabs here. So FLL mentoring is one. So we highlight a lot of this. I think I personally have spent 20 or so hours doing FLL mentoring. And we have pictures somewhere, of course, because judges love pictures. Oh, there's pictures of little FLL. And then we've done, let's see, we go to a few schools, just a school one. We connect with a few other teams. This was an event, Robo Rumble, we did with the closest team to us, basically. It's about 2.5 we go to like children's museums. We went to we went to IMTS, which is International Manufacturers Trade Show. It was held in Chicago, Illinois, and we met Dean Kamen. So we got Dean Kamen's signature in our notebook and everything. Just I don't know, because we like it. And then another cool thing that we like to highlight is we got a letter from the Illinois Secretary of State recognizing our outreach in our community. And let me see.
Right.
It says, I commend your goal of getting other students involved in engineering and robotics by mentoring younger robotics teams, holding workshops, and engaging engineering firms in your efforts. So it's just a cool little thing.
Yeah, that's
Not
nice.
little, it's cool.
Yeah.
You've been to a lot of places in this season. Yeah. And I see you're like us, I mentored the junior FLL team, and most of our older members have FLL teams under their wing. So yeah, it's pretty cool
Yeah.
to spend time with the young ones and help them out. This one right here was helping out with some programming a little while ago.
Yeah.
Are you guys FLL alumni?
Sorry?
Are you FLL alumni?
No, he was FLL alumni.
Yeah, I was.
In what year?
I was in second grade.
So like 6 years
Elementary
ago.
school. Yeah.
And I was never part of an FLL competitive team. I took the Bears summer camp, and that's how I ended up here in the team.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I did FLL for 2 or 3 years. Samuel did FLL how long?
A long time, like 6
Like-
years.
Yeah, he was in it for a long time. We actually have 6 members, and 3 of our members are FLL alums.
Yeah, we also have one kid. His name is Juancho, who was like for 3 or 4 years in FLL, and he was like 15 when he joined the FTC team. He was very fond of that competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. One cool thing we actually did with FLL, we hosted our own FLL tournament. Last year was the first ever one, and then this year we continued it. So we get a demo there. And,
No.
Yeah.
No, 2 years ago was.
Okay, 2 years. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's nice.
oh, that's great. We've tried having some FLL tournaments here in the school. We've not been quite successful, but we have helped out a lot in volunteering for the regionals and nationals here in Mexico.
Yeah, we also have multiple VEX tournaments 2 years ago here.
Oh yeah, with the Start Alliance and all that, we try to have periodical gatherings with other teams from different categories like FLL, VEX, FTC, and that's what we've done most of tournaments here in school.
Oh, that's cool. We don't have any VEX around us.
Well, it's cool.
Yeah.
I prefer FTC, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's nice if you have the time, but if I had to choose, I'd choose FTC.
Yeah, well, I started out in FTC and I don't plan on letting it go. So we were really curious. How have you guys felt the mechanic of having regionals, super regionals, and then worlds?
Like how we manage our time, kind of.
Sorry?
What exactly was your question?
The
do you
super
feel?
regionals. How do you feel about them? Is it better? Is it worse? How has it improved or changed your experience in first?
Okay. Well, regionals were new for us last year. And regionals was over in Iowa, so it was a state over from us. We had to travel to a different state, and it had like 5 different states there, I think. So it was a big competition. It was a lot bigger than our state is, but obviously a lot smaller than yours. But for us, it really kind of drained our money. So
Well, 'cause we were there for what, 3 days? That's hotels for everybody, and I mean, in general, it was just big. I mean, I understand where they're coming from with we need to organize better. Let's have another regionals so that way we can still keep the same number at Worlds. But
overall, it allows a bigger number of teams to go to super regionals, so to advance to a higher level of competition. But I don't know. I don't really like them that much.
Okay. Well, we don't have enough teams to have like a regional as big
Yeah.
as you have.
We just have one national competition.
Yeah,
Like
that's it.
15, 20 teams.
Tops.
Yeah,
Like 20
in the
teams
tournament.
compete, and we get to. It's cool because they come from the whole country, so it's people you don't get to see the rest of the year by any means.
Yeah.
Like they live really close to Texas, and we live down
It's the
down
south.
here. Yeah. So we like nationals because of that, but we're lucky enough that the national is in our town. Because if it wasn't, it would be like you say,
Yeah.
it drains money from us.
Not as much,
So,
but yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
for 3 days it gets tough. So we get that, but I don't know. Like if Mexico ever gets to have a super regional, like we have a northern Mexico regional tournament, a southern, eastern, and western, and we have a big super regional that could be our national. Man, I would be happy. So like, well, yeah, it has its upsides and its downsides, but I think it's a good way to keep competition to a higher level.
Yeah, definitely.
Something I don't really like about just having one competition is here in Mexico only two teams go to the World Championship.
Yeah,
Only the Alliance captain, not the whole Alliance, and the Inspire Award.
So yeah, if we had more teams, we would be able to get more passes to
The World
World
Championship.
Championship.
Because yeah, I think at least the whole winning Alliance should go.
And I think the biggest disadvantage we have with just one tournament is the practice time. Like if you guys have regionals and then super regionals, you get at least two competitions before going to worlds, and that gets tough
I think
when
it's
you
good
realize.
experience and useful stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so question. What level of competitions do you guys have? Like we have qualifiers and then state and then super regionals before worlds.
Okay, so in Mexico it is we have building season, and around January, February is the
The
national
national
championship, and then all the way until April we have worlds. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's just one competition for.
Yeah.
So all of
Yeah.
Mexico has one competition and that's
Yep.
nationals.
Yeah. The thing is, and we're trying to help out with that. There's not that much culture, especially FTC. FLL is a whole different
Yeah,
thing.
there are a lot of
Yeah, in
FLL
FLL
teams.
they have regionals and then nationals.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah, and well, regionals themselves they have like 30, 40 teams, and when they come together for regionals, they're like 40, 50 teams from around the country. And in FTC,
There are very few teams. Yeah.
yeah, when I started out in Hotshot, we were 4 teams in the whole country. So
Wow.
Yeah, right now we're at 20, so
yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot
it's an
for
improvement.
yeah, it's an improvement, especially for Mexico. Like having 4 teams 5 years ago and having 5 times more teams this year, it really it makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem is there's not a lot of STEM culture here, especially in schools. Like kids are more interested in football or things like that. Very few people are interested in robotics.
But we're trying to change
So
that.
yeah, but yeah, the problem is if the children are not interested in robotics, most schools aren't either. So they're like, why would we have a robotics team if no one's gonna come? So
Yeah, but like you are
that's
doing, we've been
sad.
going to some schools to present our project, present the team, present what we're doing, why robotics is cool and stuff. Uh, this past Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we went to
Yeah, just yesterday.
school in our town that
To show everyone what
FTC
what's FTC like, what's it's about, what do we do
and
every day.
well, in Twitter we posted some pictures. Kids actually got to play a little with last year's robot,
with a robot.
and well, I think they were happy.
Yeah, some kids were really excited about the robot.
Yeah, we had kids like from 3rd grade learning how to drive Bolt and stuff, and we also had kids his age and almost my age driving them. So it is a cool experience, and I think what's missing is schools supporting these kind of activities.
Yeah,
So what other activities do you do to promote STEM?
To promote STEM, well,
Or
we
Sorry?
or first?
or first, okay. So basically, we try to keep Twitter and our social media the most updated because that's where kids and people in general tend to find us by accident. So we try to have as many tweets as we can, showing how the robot's going, how we are doing as a team, etc., etc. And we try to go to as many expos
Yeah, schools
and
and
schools
events.
and events of that kind to show just how cool this is. Like,
Yeah.
it's a project that has at least the two of us really passionate about.
Yeah, it's an awesome experience, and yeah, we like to share it with the people.
Yeah, and we're trying to get in contact with some museums here in Mexico that are very didactical and tend to allow kids to play, so we can give little presentations and see if kids get interested enough if their school is going to open a program like this.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Um, I'm looking at some of your questions, and you were asking about how we get parts for our robot.
Yeah.
And well,
yeah, just online.
yeah, here in Mexico there's
Nobody
no
sells them.
distribution for Pizco or Tetrix.
Yeah,
So we basically get our stuff from
Yeah, from
Andimark
and
and
Pizco.
Pizco.
That's pretty much it.
And the big problem with that is sometimes customs takes longer than we expect. So
Yeah.
it
Things
takes
get-
longer. How do you
sometimes-
guys get it?
We get a lot of the stuff off Mark too, but some of our stuff we get off Amazon. We can get that pretty fast. So like if we want a part, we can get it like by the end of the week. That's really nice.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's a different playing field from us.
Yeah, one time we waited like 3 months for some parts to
For
arrive.
Vex.
Yeah, no, six months for something
Yeah,
to arrive.
so it depends on customs and such. But lately it hasn't been that
No.
bad. Like,
Lately, it has
it's
improved a
been
lot.
less than a month and stuff. So the thing is, when we're waiting for that, we just have to keep ourselves busy doing another part of the robot or working on different stuff. So when it arrives, it's not like, oh, we waited 3 weeks, there's nothing else done, but now we have the part.
No,
We try to keep freshening up the
Yeah, we try
robot.
to just advance in what we can.
Yeah, that's a big advantage for us is that we don't have to plan ahead quite as far. Like if we have to change our plan and get a new part, it's not as much of a problem for us.
That's great.
That's nice. Yeah, but lately things are better. Things get here like in a week or two.
Like a month tops.
Yeah, a touch.
So you also asked us about how we raised money and how much was fundraisers, reusing parts, and sponsors. So our team has different fundraisers. The one that's become like traditional is we do an annual raffle that's actually going to be this Saturday, like at 8 p.m. Central, I think, 8 p.m. And we sell tickets like 4 or 5. I don't know the exact rate.
Between like $4.50.
Yeah, and
yeah, we sell them like 100 each member of the team.
um,
This year we're raffling an iPhone 6.
yeah. So that's one of the biggest ones. Also, we for FRC.
Yeah, we're
This year
starting
we
FRC.
we're starting FRC this coming season, and we applied for the grant, for FRC rookie grant, and we got it. We're happy. So that's
That's something the school doesn't have to spend on the inscription on the tournament. So
we can save it for something else.
Yeah, so that money we're gonna use it to build our workshop.
Yeah, and well, we try to find things like that, other grants and such. Also, fundraisers, reusing parts. Yeah, we don't get that many parts. This year has been the first in which we left one robot built before we and then
Yeah.
began building the other one.
Generally, when the season starts, we disassemble the last year's robot and start the new one with the old parts. But
This year we got lucky and we bought some new pieces, but
so yeah,
that's what we
could
tend to
afford.
do.
Yeah. So
Reuse and reuse
this
and
year
reuse.
we could afford to leave just our last year's robot.
And buy some
There.
new kits.
But
So
yeah, generally we usually we reuse them.
and with sponsors, we try to find sponsors that can give us and we can give them. Like obviously we can't give them money, but we try to find what's empresas, ¿cómo se dice? Companies. Companies that think somewhat similar like us.
Yes.
And
So we can get like mutual benefits.
make it a common goal to be sponsored and to sponsor. So like we don't only ask for money when going to a sponsor. We they can give us mentors, which are always well received. They can give us some of their products, like we have Mega, and Mega gives us some cloud storage. And also
Microsoft Mexico is
sponsoring us. They've given us some computers so we can work on programming mainly. And yeah, the third option obviously being money, which is also very well received.
Yeah.
How do you guys manage sponsors?
I mean, we're in a really small town, so we really don't have that many options for sponsors. A big sponsor of our team is Caterpillar, though, and our two mentors on our team, they actually work at, one of them works at Caterpillar, so we've had some Caterpillar mentors before for us, and we're also sponsored by 4-H. So our 4-H office gives us some money, and we also go to 4-H and we do demos and workshops for them.
Nice.
I have a question. You guys work it on your own, or is it part of your school program? Or?
We're kind of a mix. I mean, we don't have a school. We just meet at our mentor's house, and we've literally taken over their house for the whole season.
Yeah, we did that once. It was fun. But is it difficult having to work in a house apart from school?
Sometimes with schedules, it's hard, but the house, I mean, in their basement is our shop, and upstairs we take over their dining room, I guess you'd call, or living room. We take over their living room for meetings. The other room that we're in right now is our competition field. So we have the field set up 24/7. We have a little build table. That's right there. That's the build table up there. And then we program upstairs, and their kitchen area is where we also have team meetings. So I mean, it works. We still have the same area like school teams do, and we still have the same shop access, but it's definitely hard for schedules to work out.
Okay.
Yeah, scheduling is well. I have never studied in the school we work at, but have always managed to come from my school down here, and yeah, I can totally understand the scheduling problem, especially in Mexico City. It is a big town, and the traffic sometimes gets crazy.
Yeah.
So, like, we have that. Our regular meetings are Tuesday and Thursday, but like since 2 years ago, we meet on Saturdays. And Saturdays.
¿No está Marco Sierra?
No, no está.
¿Salió a comer?
No sé. No sé si está en clase.
¿No sabes si salió a comer?
Sorry.
Sorry, we're in an office,
the office in the school.
They were looking for a teacher. But like, Yeah, we have our Tuesday and Thursday meetings that are like the normal, but we try to go the extra mile and come every
Yeah.
Saturday.
We come here to work every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 7 in the
6
afternoon.
p.m.
Yeah.
What are we missing? When Andrew talked about that. Your final question was, what do we find hardest about this year's challenge? Well, for me personally, I think it's the high center goals. I don't think they're worth as much, and they require a separate system to score with them.
It
So
depends on what are you using.
that's yeah, but for me that's the toughest part.
Yeah. I think the autonomous is harder than other years, mainly because the rolling goals, uh, well, they have a specific place. There's not a marking or the floor or anything, so they can be like an inch or two to the side or to the back. So scoring them may be a bit of a challenge for a robot. I think that's the hardest part of the autonomous.
What do you guys think?
I definitely agree about the rolling goals. I mean, at competitions we were at 2 weeks ago, we had that same issue. We would ask them or we would ask reps to make sure their rolling goals were centered in the mat, and they would center it for us, but the positioning is always different.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the toughest part, especially because you can't grab the tube. You can just grab the base. So
Yeah, that
Yeah.
We actually just had a lot of trouble with that. Our last competition, the head ref for us read into the rules a lot, and they said, for example, if you're pushing and if my hand is the robot, if the goal even touched like this, it was a minor penalty.
Immediately.
Immediately as it touched, even if we didn't grab it in any form, as long as it was resting like that, it was a minor penalty.
seriously?
yeah,
Okay,
that's yeah. I don't know why they do that. That's hard.
I think it was because the game looked kind of simple, and grabbing the
Yeah.
tube would have been the simplest way to score.
Yeah, before we knew you can grab the tubes, we were thinking about literally no tiradas. Literally just tip them over
Yeah.
and sweep the balls in the tube, so you wouldn't have to reach that high. But yeah, it can't be done.
Yeah.
Um, wanna ask
I don't
something?
know. What else do you want to know? Something?
Okay, so random question here. Do you guys name your robot?
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah.
We
we always
we name each robot differently. We've taken on that like for 3 years. I don't remember all the names, but this past season for Block Party,
we
we
had
had
for the
Tash.
national we built a robot called Tass.
And
Um,
for Worlds,
the
we
World
took
Championship,
Bolt, like
we
the
took
dog,
Bolt.
because the arm looked like a lightning,
Yeah, but even the FLL teams name their robots here.
especially
Yeah.
the FLL teams. But this year we haven't had any great ideas.
We usually like name them after we have finished them and tested them. And, I don't know.
Yeah, like you look at them and you go, it's a stand. He looks like a stand, doesn't he?
Yes,
Do you guys name
it's
them?
alright.
It's
Chamaco.
alright. El Chamaco.
El Chamaco.
El Chamaco was a good one.
What? Yeah, I don't see the cat. What was that
Go
last?
grab the cat?
Yeah, real quick.
Let's go grab the cat.
Okay, what was your what was that name you just said?
El Chamaco?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means
like
the little kid.
Yeah, the little boy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we actually have a little mascot for our team, and our mascot is a cat. All right. So we have two cats. We're grabbing the cat right now. Actually. Found them. Okay, so this right here. This is Peaches. And so Peaches is always with us.
You won't stop typing on the keyboards ever.
Yeah, we program and the cat's always on our lap. Or we're trying to build on the field and the robot's trying to compete with the cat on there. We just named our robot Peaches. Before we named a robot Sequel because it was the second robot of the year. We had Sebastian. Did Sebastian go?
Oh, yes.
I think Sebastian, our robot, or Boldover, went to Worlds, and we named him Sebastian because we thought Sebastian. No, it was the ship. The ship. Hang on, Peter. What was the ship robot? The one we thought was Moby Dick's ship.
Black Pearl?
No.
No.
What was the robot we named after?
Black Pearl.
No.
Well, we had a robot. It was Paraguay.
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 Yep. So we just have random things.
And you look like you've already finished your robot. So what's its name? Her, his.
Yeah, it's name.
Yes, our robot right now is Peaches.
Yeah.
Peaches, yeah.
Also,
So,
yeah.
and so, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
What was that?
No, you go.
You
It's
wanted
a
to
minor
ask
doubt.
something?
Oh, we were just gonna say that our robots always tend to be guys, named after guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've never had
Yeah,
a girl.
last year's robot Bolt. We were. Did you see Robots, the movie? No, with.
I don't know. It was a DreamWorks movie. But
Yeah,
I don't know who.
There was a big robot that was called
Big Welder?
Big Welder. So.
Okay, I don't
We
know.
have that there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was Big Welder, and the red one was Never. I think.
Yeah.
Never.
I
It
don't know
has-
what's the translation for the other names, but
Yeah.
So we were thinking about naming him Big Welder. Maybe we'll use it this year.
Maybe for the FRC guy. You know,
we
he's
call
going to
him-
be big and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
You might have
name him
just
Big
given us
Welder.
a good idea.
Have you guys seen the movie Real Steel?
Yes, of course.
That's all.
Okay, so I, of course, wanted to go with a Real Steel theme, so we could name him like Twin Cities and Zeus and stuff like that, but none of the other team wants to do that.
Sorry.
Such a bad idea.
I know that feel. Yeah, like let's go for Yogi Bear, but they don't want to.
Mm.
You know we're bears, and the robot would be Yogi Bear. It would work, but they don't want to. They deny.
I don't know.
You guys should go with a bear theme.
Okay,
You see?
we'll think about it.
You see? Thank you.
Name your robot Baloo.
Oh yeah, Baloo.
You guys should name your robot Baloo. Have you ever seen The Jungle Book?
Yeah, the Book of Life. No, the Book
Jungle.
of the Jungle
Jungle.
Book.
Disney movie. Name him Baloo.
It's a great movie. Más vital nomás, lo que has de precisar nomás, y olvídate de la preocupación. Okay, great.
Yeah, we like that movie.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys, when is going to be your super regional or your next competition?
When is it?
Yeah.
January.
No.
20.
Well,
No. Okay, states in February, but we're going to another qualifier. Down at a university that's about an hour south of us
in January.
in January. Yeah.
So we have one qualifier in January, and then our state is February 7th, and then our super regional is,
It's either really early April or March.
really late March or early April, one of the two.
That's like weeks away from Worlds.
Yeah.
It's
It is.
pretty intense. I mean, especially for things like booking hotels and that, St. Louis gets crazy with Worlds. So
Yeah.
yeah, it must be terrifying. Like, should we or shouldn't we book something already? Okay, no, I get why you don't like super regionals as much.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this has been a blast for us. But we gotta go. Buses are leaving, and we don't
Yeah.
wanna stay here.
Yeah, we have to get home.
Yeah, but it's been a pleasure, and
Yeah,
we would
it was
really
awesome.
like to do this sometime.
Again.
We're actual maybe in like 2 weeks if you guys are up for it. Maybe we can do
Yeah,
something.
hold on. I'm not gonna be.
Well,
I'm not gonna
be
be
here.
here, but
Maybe
please.
another guy can be here, or if not, after New Year's Eve, something like that can be
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
Well,
love
we'll
to
talk.
have. Yeah,
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
So, yeah, that's it. It was awesome.
That's it. Thank you guys, and good luck with your competition. Merry Christmas
Merry
or
Christmas.
holidays,
Woo!
and Happy New Year.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Bye.
See you.